What was the injury, Shubham, and how did you end up contacting me?
It started with the back pain back in 2022. It lasted only for about a week, and I visited doctor, and they told me it could be due to muscle spasm, and they suggested me the tablets, and
Mm-hmm.
there was no any other scanning or such kind of things done. It was only for a week that I took the tablets, and I felt good. I rested for a month. I didn't immediately go to the gym.
Got
I
you.
rested for about a month, and then I started going back to the gym again. I did not have
Mm-hmm.
any issues. I continued along for about another 1.5 years.
Got you.
And then again back in 2024, I
Mm-hmm.
again got pain in the back. It was not very sharp. It was a very dull pain. It was consistent. That is when I consulted the doctor again. He did not prescribe any tests. He gave me the tablets. I took the tablets. I felt good, but I had weakness in. I started feeling a bit of weakness in both the legs. Then I contacted an orthopedic. He
Got you.
suggested me to take MRI of my lumbar spine. That is when, for the first time, I realized in 2024 that I had disc herniation, and
Exactly.
that is the root cause for the sensation in my legs.
What was the plan like for you, and what did you find, I suppose, in the plan that was kind of like give you a little bit of kind of like direction to follow?
The plan, it's very engaging. I mean, it tracks all your metrics, the number of steps you take
Yes.
every day, the kind of food that you eat every day, the sleep duration, the stress levels. So that's the important part in your plan. And then you prescribe the exercises according to their physical condition. I mean, you before prescribing the exercises, you also take assessment,
Exactly.
and you make me you made me do some squats, not free squats, I mean
Yes.
simple free squats. You made me do some push-ups, you made me do some hip drop.
Bridges. Yeah.
So
Hip trips. Yeah. Yeah. And
basically you try to assess how this person is currently, because we are far away. I mean, you are in Dublin, I'm in India, we are very far away. So you really you need to understand what's my current condition to prescribe me the exercises. So you do that first, and only then you prescribe the exercises. Everything is mentioned. I mean, you prescribe the exercises, you also give a video link where you can
yes.
refer, understand how to do this particular exercise. And in your plan, you also give a column dedicated, like, to understand whether doing this exercise aggravates your pain or it does not. What was the outcome of this exercise? If you have any questions that needs to be asked in the next coming follow-up call. So it's a very structured plan. Yeah.
If you were going to share maybe few tips, 4 or 5 tips with people that who are watching this video, that what helps you the most, what would it be, Shubham?
When this injury happens to people, they are blank. I mean, they don't have any knowledge about this. So when they slowly try to understand, they can get understanding of their injury at a bit low level, browsing the Google and everything.
Yeah, which means
But
clarity is not there, which means they have very little amount of clarity about their injury.
and there is something that is dangerous is when you try to Google and try to look at things that happen to people, it can also negatively impact you. I
Freak you
mean,
out. Yep.
you try to read your MRI, the technical medical words that are there in the MRI, and you try to Google it, and you
Yep.
kind of try to have your own thoughts, and these things get scary. So I
Got
stopped
you.
Googling once I contacted you. I understood that we shouldn't Google and try to understand. I mean,
Amazing.
you can try to understand your injury, but don't try to stick to it, and it becomes scary. Those medical terms are going to
Of
mentally
course.
impact. Yeah, and one more point for all the people who are having pain and are planning to run to surgery, I would say don't do it. At least once, like you mentioned, at least once, take consistent effort to get the physiotherapy at least for a period of 5 to 6 months.
Thank you.
Okay. And anyway, you have the choice to go to surgery if it doesn't work out, if your
Absolutely.
condition is very, very worse. But
100%.
every day, I think 99% of people should try physiotherapy.
I totally agree with
And
that.
yes, there is no loss in this. There is no harm you're going to do to yourself. And even people with surgery still need to go through physiotherapy. I
Of
mean, the
course.
doctors, they do not promise you anything. They do not promise you will be pain free after surgery. I mean,
They won't be.
so
They won't be, because I do have patients who work with me post surgery and they're still in pain, and they still have to work with them maybe longer time actually than 6 months. But that's fair.
so I would definitely recommend everyone to take physiotherapy at least for 6 months, follow the routine, make it a habit, and wait for the change.
And don't give up. That's the most important thing. Don't give up.
Yeah.
Because if you give up, you lose everything.